WordFest 2020 online is just about to be completed. I think Shayla's the last person. I don't see her up there yet. I think Shayla's the last person to speak today, which is Sunday. And I think today went pretty good. I volunteered another 30 minutes or so to, talk about some of the stuff that I missed yesterday when we were talking about how to get your first 100 YouTube subscribers. And a lot of the questions were about equipment. So I wanted to give an example of the equipment that I was talking about. So first off, I'm using my phone. I'm using the front camera on my phone because I brought that up. So if you had saw the video, you would know, well, I'll just tell you, I mean, it's not a big secret. I was saying that on some smartphones, the camera on the front is not as good as the one on the back. So just keep that in mind when you're buying a new phone, if you're worried about the front having good quality too, because you're going to be doing these types of blog posts or things where you're actually the subject of the field of view. Just keep in mind that camera, but if you're buying anything new, most likely that camera is going to be good enough. But I would recommend having a camera that has 4K on the front, just like this one does. I have that real inexpensive microphone that I was telling you about hooked up to my shirt right now. And you may have just heard a little bit of noise right there. That was an example of what happens when you get it close and are brushing it. So you got to be conscious of that. And then my other microphone is not hooked up, the one that's the shotgun microphone, which I was recommending for outdoors. So I think that's about it. So just keep in mind, I've got the documents that are online. They're below. I'm going to keep those up there, hopefully just forever. And they have summaries of the chat and some links that were important up there. And as we get more questions over the next couple of weeks, I'll update it. But this is also another example of how easy it is to create content. And the purpose for that is the more content that I can build, the different messages that I have for you or for the potential audience. And I can start segmenting this down to where somebody raises their hand and said, yes, this is for me. This message is for me. Now they know who I am, what I look like, what my tone is, what my demeanor is, some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like, and you're qualifying customers before you even talk to them. And not just customers, clients, patients, you're qualifying potential partners, you're qualifying vendors, you're qualifying distributors, lenders, partners, employees, bosses. You're qualifying all of those people before they even get to know you, shake your hand, and sit down with you in a meeting. They know exactly what you're about. Now you're like, well, I want to talk to anybody, that comes up because I may be able to work with them. Not necessarily, because you also want to disqualify the people that won't work good with you and let them figure that out. If they're like, oh, I don't believe in his his spiritual beliefs, his personal politics, those types of things, which are, hot button issues these days, then let them go ahead and pre-qualify themselves. Call it a day. Just be done. Just get rid of those people. And video being out there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week will do that for you. Now, as you've noticed, the camera is moving, stuff like that. I did that intentionally because I wanted to show you what a handheld example of that was like. And you don't need to do anything crazy. So 4-minute video, I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to edit the audio. I'm just going to upload it raw just like it is, because this is the type of thing that I'm recommending that you do on a regular basis. Try to get it consistent and try to get your message out there. So tomorrow, talk about, hey, for anybody that's got a rescue Labrador, this is something that you may want to keep in mind. Then the next day say, hey, depending upon what your mission is and what your goal is, this particular channel is my personal channel. So my goal is just to get you familiar with who I am. I'm not selling anything. I'm not trying to recommend that you buy anything or anything like that. I'm just doing that so I have an outlet to, if you will, get things off my chest, right, that don't fit and the other segments that I have, which are primarily, if I think about it, are primarily all business oriented, where I am selling a product, I am selling a service, I am trying to get people to send me products to review, I am doing a media company, a marketing company, those types of things where I need to attract others to me, but I may not be selling a particular product. Whereas this channel is just personal stuff. It allows me to talk about some of the things that's going on, basically a blog, if you will. So all the WordFest 2020 participants, it was so great to see you. I know today's presentation, which was manipulating electronic access control and how technical information can help you with character development, was kind of different because a lot of the stuff that I had set up was for hands-on, because of course WordFest 2020 was supposed to be in person. So I'd set up a lot of stuff to where it was all going to be hands-on. However, the flip side to that is if you are going to, if you think that that's something that you need, Writers in the Field. It's in Mansfield, Texas, I believe. We still have that to go. It should be in August. This is March 2020. We're all locked down because of the coronavirus, so that's why we're doing everything online. And hope to see you at Writers in the Field. It is probably one of the best things that you can do to get hands-on with stuff you will never ever see. How to milk a goat, how to ride a horse, how to ride a buggy and carriage, what are different guns about, what's going on in outer space, what type of marketing do I need to do my book, what kind of locks can I pick, how do I avoid getting tracked by electronic access control, video surveillance. Those are just off the top of my head of things that I was able to mess around with last year. Plus, there's a goat.